Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. So friends, today we have a special guest with us, Upasana Singh, and she got selected in Flipkart as SDE, and you must be knowing the package of Flipkart, it is more than 20 lakhs per annum. So before we proceed further and we get into like how did she apply, what are the rounds were there, how she cleared, so all those things and how to prepare. So everything she is going to discuss. So first of all, I wanted to congratulate Upasana. So congratulations, Upasana, for getting selected in Flipkart as ST.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, so now definitely student want to know a bit about yourself, like which college and which place you are. So yeah, so let me know something about yourself.
Yeah, myself is Upasana Singh, and I study in Banasthali Vidyapeeth, Jaipur, and I belong to Lucknow, and I recently got placed in Flipkart on 5th of August.
Okay, so now I'm going to give this floor to you. So basically, we wanted to have your experience, and accordingly, we wanted to prepare. I mean, we means like the whole online study for you community channel. So how did you apply? What well rounds were there? How much difficult it was? The difficulty level? How did you prepare your technical rounds and all those things? I wanted to hear from you.
Yeah. So Flipkart visited our college, so, and it was an on-campus placement.
Hmm.
And so they were all total 4 rounds, including one online test, two technical rounds, and one HR round. The level of online rounds were medium to hard, and they asked three coding questions in the span of 90 minutes.
Hmm.
So the questions were based on DP and they were story-like questions. And I solved around 2.5 questions, and there were test cases on each question which we needed to pass. And after solving 2.5 questions, I got shortlisted,
Hmm.
and my interview got scheduled on 4th of August, and this round was on 2nd August.
Okay.
So on 4th of August at 4 p.m., I got my next interview mail,
Hmm.
and it started and it went around 1 hour long.
Hmm.
So in this round, interviewer asked me two coding questions,
Hmm.
and his expectations were to get optimized code and solution. And he also asked about the complexity of both the questions, and it was a long discussion on each question. He kept on asking me about the test cases and how different test cases and how I'm solving. He
Hmm.
kept on asking me to write the code for the same, and I kept on explaining whatever I was thinking in that time,
Hmm.
and I was able to give the optimized solution for both the questions. The
Hmm.
questions were based on unordered map pairing questions, and
Hmm.
one was based on a string. So after this, I waited around 2 hours, and I just then got the mail for the second round.
Okay.
And my second round got scheduled just after 5 minutes of the first round.
Okay.
So in the second round, the interviewer again asked me three coding questions, and it was around 2 hour long, from 1.5 to 2 hour long.
Oh my
And
God.
then so interviewer started asking me questions. The first question was based on sorting and a variation of sorting, and all the questions were of medium to hard level.
Mhm.
So I started explaining, and he was like, "Hey, I need to solve all the test cases. Like it should run for all the test cases." I started coding. I improvised, and gave him the optimized solution.
Mhm.
And then he moved on to the next question. It was a tree-based question,
Mhm.
and again we had a long discussion on it. And while discussing, he asked some questions related to LC as well, longest common ancestor
Mhm.
lowest common ancestor, sorry.
Okay.
So and after that discussion and again giving the optimized code and solution, he went to third question, and that third question was based on stack and parenthesis. It was a medium level question.
Mhm.
And then I solved that question, and I took around 20 minutes to solve that question. And after this round, my interview ended, and then I thought I'll get the mail for the next round, and I started preparing for the projects and everything because it was a HR round,
Mhm.
and they usually conduct it like a technical round only,
Mhm.
theoretical technical round. So I was
Okay.
preparing for the project, but I didn't get any mail, so I just stopped, and I thought I got rejected.
Mhm.
But in next morning at 8 around, I got the mail of selection. So that was all about Flipkart interview process.
Okay. So I really, have not given this kind of companies interview and all, but 2 hours of interview I have never faced. My longest interview was for 1 hour because sometimes I think like, what? they will ask for 2 hours and all. So in my interview, like for 1 hour, they had asked at least some 40-50 questions. So maybe like
Oh.
yeah, but small questions, not witty. So they really wait for 20 minutes to you to write the code.
No, no, they keep on discussing that if I'm giving any solution, so they'll say that optimize it.
Mhm.
So then I'll give some more optimized code. Then they'll say it will not run for some test cases. Could you please tell me those test cases? So then I go for those test cases, find those test cases, and keep on speaking so that their silence is won't be there. So I
Okay.
just keep in mind. So and this way it takes time to solve questions, and this way it takes so long to solve the question because they keep on asking you that.
Mhm. Okay. And your first round was also for 1 hour or?
Yeah, it was a 1 hour round. So
Okay. So basically, if I wanted to summarize, so you had 90 minutes of the coding round where 3 questions were asked, and then you had technical interview of 1 hour, and then again technical interview of 2 hours. Okay. So so that will definitely give a idea. And one more thing I wanted to tell my viewers. So she will be also taking the classes you say, or we will be doing the YouTube videos. So Upasana will be only doing the YouTube videos, that how to prepare. Like now she mentioned, okay, so these were the topics very important which you should look if you are trying for the fan companies. So Facebook, Amazon, Flipkart, and all these companies, if you wanted to prepare. So she will be giving you the in-depth idea. From tomorrow or day after tomorrow, we will be conducting the sessions of competitive programming. Okay. So now I wanted to ask you, so if somebody who is willing to prepare for the examination, or how should they apply, how should they approach, and how online study for you helped you in all your preparation. So I wanted to know a bit about that, because see, getting a package of 3 lakhs and 4 lakhs, and then after at least I feel like 7 to 8 years you will be getting a package of somewhere around 15 to 16 lakhs. But a starting career only, if you get someone 20, then you can 20 plus, then you can think within 5 to 6 years. If not one, at least we will touch around more than 50, 60 lakhs. Yes. So we wanted to hear from you.
yeah, so I was doing coding since first year, and I'm still doing coding. And so I also prepared for aptitude, theoretical questions, and online study for you helped me. Like they upload so many videos for preparing interview rounds, how the interviewer takes the round, what are the types of questions. So I keep on watching these videos. These helps a lot to get to know that how the interview actually takes place.
Okay. And now, like, suppose a student, he is in third year or in fourth year and he wanted to get into this kind of company. So how should he approach and how should he prepare?
If a company visits your college, then it is very good. But if not, then Flipkart also conducts their offline hiring programs.
Mhm.
One is like GWC. You can always apply through that, and the
Mhm.
process is almost same like this only, and the level is almost same like this only. So you can
Okay.
always apply through offline also as well.
Okay. So definitely you are going to help them in their preparation. So I welcome you to online study for your family. And so if any of the student, if you want any specific things to be covered, so please let us in the comment box. So as we have planned for the competitive programming, and you'll be able to learn a lot when you are learning from a employee itself. So as I mentioned in the beginning, so she is ST at Flipkart. So thank you, Upasna, for coming to the platform and guiding a student through. So yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Looking forward to work with you.